You all know our world is beset with a lot of real challenges right now. And in my line of thinking, a lot of these challenges all intersect around the world of food. This course was really designed to help students sharpen their focus on how making change in the food system could be transformative to the future world that we hope to create. Plant Futures is an applied innovation course that enables our students and our students at UC Berkeley, and this year for the first time our students at UCLA, to work collaboratively on teams with professional partners from the for-profit and nonprofit sectors to solve a real-world challenge that these organizations are facing.
Being able to meet some of you in person too and learn about your interests in this space. And I really hope that many of you will continue on to work in food systems in the plant-based food sector, because we really need leaders like you to transform our food systems.
I will say that I love the makeup of Plant Futures and how they put together all the interdisciplinary students together, because I felt, diversity, we always know that it brings more, it allows your organization to flourish. And this was a really great example of that. We had so many great perspectives, and the questions that came up, I felt inspired at the end of all of our meetings, and a lot of faith in Gen Z and what's coming, what impact they're going to make in the world.
And it's just been really wonderful. The team's been passionate and dedicated, and I really think has provided BFlow with way more creative ideas than we could have come up on our own. And I think today in the presentation, they really presented to both the marketing team, which this project sits under, as well as the sort of finance and strategy team. And I think it was the first time BFlow internally could really grasp like what this project could look like, what the business model really could look like. And I don't think we were there before, so it's really exciting. We're going to take some of these ideas into even just a big workshopping session tomorrow. Like, okay, we've got this MVP idea. Here's other MVP ideas, and sort of just, I feel like this sets us on the ground running. And like Cheyenne said, we could continue working for a long time, but I'm also really proud of the team for how they've been able to go with the flow since we adapted this project quickly, but also really how they've created concrete recommendations in a short period of time.
But it was so important to me to show up for this team because they've been so phenomenal this entire time. I treated them like they were part of the marketing department, and I said, hey, there's this audience that we're not putting a lot of focus on because they're not in our primary cohort, but we need to learn about them. They're the future. They're the ones who are going to make us a lasting brand. So who are they and what do they care about? And the team, I mean, it's so much more than this presentation. I feel like the best work was at every single one of our meetings. They brought together really, really insightful thoughts, research, conclusions, questions. Every time I've met with this team, I've taken notes that will be applied real world. Really, really terrific creative thinking. I've been nothing short of impressed the entire time, and I'm really, really grateful for all of the hard work. So it's a terrific program, and it was, I think, above all, really, really fun. So great work.
We've had a great time working with the team. They for sure had a challenging task ahead, which was taking a baby and children's, snack food, not only in form, but also format, or not only in recipe, but also in format. And they tackled the challenge head on, came with excellent questions, took feedback. I'm very thankful and look forward to kind of continuing the work that they've done and bringing some of it into reality.
We've done a lot of work in trying to evaluate the environmental impact and nutritional impact, but we haven't done the best job of communicating it. So all this information that this group and the previous groups are doing to provide that research is really helping us leverage and tap into this new consumer base. I guess just the last thing I'll leave with is a little piece of advice, and that's just saying that, wherever everyone is on their journey, if they're graduating or if they're still figuring out their path, the impact that you can have through work is so great. It's more than you can do in your personal life. So use that as a piece of inspiration to help inspire you.
Thanks a lot for this opportunity to join the Plant Futures Challenge Lab. I think it was great. we love the energy, and I think we've really enjoyed all our conversations in the past few weeks. That's why it made it even more exciting that we would be able to join you guys for the final presentation. So it's been super good, super fun. No, and honestly, very helpful for the company. I think we really brought a lot of new insights for us so that we could bring these insights to our company.
Honestly, we come from an industry that sometimes it's a very traditional one. So in many aspects, it's very refreshing for us to hear from you, your recommendations, what is the next generations are going to be asking for and what is expected. I think that it's all about fulfilling those expectations and at the same time, making sure that we're in line with the next 30, 40 or 50 years of what we're thinking about producing.
This for us is sort of the first step in just continuing to be inspired and think about the future, and it was a really cool step to take with you all, so really appreciate it.
Thank you. I want to echo Emily's sentiment. You all were just fabulous to work with, and I think the chefs all really enjoyed getting to know you and hearing some of your inspirations as well. So I certainly hope to continue this project with you all, and I think it illustrates just some of the challenges our locations face with feeding so many mouths and trying to find folks' preferences and also having some fun in the kitchen at the same time. So thank you all. You were great to work with.
And they really pulled out some really key valuable insights, and then took that and ran with it, and also just developed these incredibly professional materials and presentations. And so yeah, we're really excited about everything that hopefully can come of this. And like Alex, like you said, you're laying the groundwork also for so many other victories at other campuses and hopefully future developments at Berkeley as well. So we're very grateful to work with you.
And I just want to say, wonderful job coordinating and creating really, really insightful, thoughtful, comprehensive recommendations. Every single team was just mind-blowing, and how much work they put into this and how well thought out all the recommendations are. So just I hope that you all can congratulate yourselves and understand that you did really, really impactful work.
I hope that each of you has taken away the importance of transitioning to plant-centered food systems for the survival of our planet. And it's evident to me from your presentations and the work that you've been doing that you've made the connections between diet, between climate, animal welfare, social justice, and health. And of course, the importance of both our personal choices and institutional change to see true transformation, and the role of business, policy, community-led efforts that each uniquely contribute to this shift. And of course, putting all your multidisciplinary skill sets together is absolutely essential for that.